Okay, so I guess there's no intro again. It is what it is. There. Here's your intro. How's everybody going? Welcome to Grippin and Rippin. You know this man.
Yeah, buddy. Happy New Year, everybody. I haven't seen any of y'all since the New Year.
So right now it's just the two of us. Dave is kind of going through something right now, so he might pop on, he might not. We'll see. Sorry about that. But with that being said, what's up, Esteban? What up, Fortnite? What up, Tio Mike? What up, Boo Cat?
Yeah.
What up, Phantom Crow? Super Spike? How's everybody doing tonight? Obviously, I'm in Minnesota, so it's been one of them days. And that's the last we're going to say of that. We don't need to. This is not what this is for. We are here for these little wonderful thingies. So, or sometimes, bigger thingies.
Exactly.
So yeah, so we're here for toys. I guess a whole bunch of stuff lost in translation, miscommunication, whatever the case is. I don't have my top 10. I will have that tomorrow. But Mr. Toy Chase is going to go through his top 10s while I open some items. And here is two of said items that I got. I've got the new body count Casey Jones from NECA. And then from our wonderful, wonderful, wonderful sponsors at Midwest Vintage Toys, I was able to snag this.
Oh, that is fantastic. You already know how I feel.
Got some Mezco Indie to open up as well. And yeah, let's see what we got here. Tio Mike, I was able to grab a Professor Pig and Zatanna. Those are really the only two that I kind of wanted. What up, Andrew? Yeah, well, Phantom, I pre-ordered mine from NECA because they made it sound like that was the only way you were going to be able to get it. And I was none too pleased when I found out that they were going to start showing up at Target. And granted, yeah, for whatever reason in my head, I was thinking it was like $15 for shipping. Because I know at one point in time, I think NECA's shipping was pretty ridiculous, kind of like Mezco's. But it was only like $10, which is still a little more than I would have preferred to pay. But yeah, so that's why I've got one. Yeah. Happy I got one though.
Yeah. What else you got, Tony? Like
just those three guys are all
nice.
I got open tonight.
That indie, man. That indie. I mean, it came out right at I believe it came out right in December of last year. So that I remember, like, that's why I would have loved to include it this year as well for like a top 10. But I got a nice little top 10 for y'all. It's I think it's pretty badass. But I picked this up recently, and this is sold out like freaking everywhere, like it seemed. But it came out January 1st, and it was released, and man, it disappeared. Yeah. So I got really lucky, man. I actually went out of my way and I traveled a little further into Jersey just to pick this up, and it was the last one. And thank God, Walmart, like, when you order online and you pick up in store, like they were great. And the minute the guy walked out, I gave him a nice tip because I was just so happy to get it in hand. But yeah, man, this is my first purchase of the year. And yes, it being something that was released in this year, but pretty cool for something that's not an action figure, but at the same time, it's fun. So that's
well, I think,
man.
Maybe actually, no, I don't think I got the original DeLorean. I've got the one Doctor Who set that they put out. I've got the Tron Legacy set that they put out, and I've got the original Ecto 1 that they put out.
What, for Lego?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, dude, and, you got more Lego than I've ever purchased. Believe it or not, this thing right here this big thing that I just finally. I've had this for 10 years. All right, think about that, and I never completed it. So at the literally for my New Year's basically resolution, I said, you know what, the hell with this. It's coming out of the freaking closet, and I ripped it open and I finished it up, and that was it.
Well, let's
Bang.
also be realistic. It's way better than the one they just put out.
I think so too. Thank you, because
At least it's the Death Star. It's not just
yeah,
like a slice of it. And then what was there like 20 something like minifigures that was in the box?
yeah, it's got a lot more minifigures. It
It's like, well, that's
has,
why it was so expensive. 'Cause you guys gave us a bajillion
you
minifigures.
know, I just wanted the. I don't know why, but you got a stormtrooper in a bathing suit, so there's a whole story behind that. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of stories that Lego has, man. I never even knew of. Like
All the lore that they have created just for themselves for their shows and
oh
like
my goodness, yeah.
what is it? Is it just Bob the Jedi or whatever it is?
Yeah, Bob the Jedi. I had no idea who the
Yeah.
Jedi was, but those the little figures, man, the minifigures go for a lot now, especially from this set alone. Man, it's crazy what this set goes for as well. But I was lucky; I got it way back when, and believe it or not, I got $75 off because the box was so damaged when I got it from Amazon back then. And was it? Yeah, and the box was just ruined. But I have it right over there, and I'd love to show it up. It's huge though. But yeah, man, I got that thing 10 years ago, and I finally said, you know what, I'm gonna put it up here, and I'm gonna freaking put it together. But I also wanted to go over my top 10 figures of the year.
Yeah.
So let's see how I start this off. I had my little Dan Larson thing going on. I had to literally like pick out my like final 10, but I honestly didn't want to even go by a number system. I didn't want to be like, all right, number 10 and number 9.
I don't ever. I mean, it's in no particular order when I do it for the most part.
But I'm going to start off real quick by showing you my number 10. Okay, since we're going there. This guy had to drop in, man, and Marvel Legends hit the list. And yeah, can we say any more about this Wolverine? I mean, seriously?
No.
Like the crunch. Yeah, he's a little large, but guess what? He's freaking incredible, man. This is a badass figure.
Yeah, it's such an awesome figure for sure.
Dude. Yeah, number 10 for me. Yeah, I mean, bro, I could like honestly like this is up there with import kind of like feel. I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
Like that crunch.
Fully agree.
I mean, just overall look of him though, man. They just killed it. You know, good job, Marvel Legends. Yes, and they're listening and just keep giving us quality stuff, man. That Captain America as well off the Gamerverse was badass. And bless you, brother.
Thank you.
So, and while I'm gonna keep throwing it out there, baby,
I would be all about that too.
Yeah, dude.
Even if they didn't have like if it wasn't branded as Mad Max and they just like the speed sets and they just did like Wasteland cars or something like that, that'd be
well, I would have the whole Road Warrior, right? That whole Road Warrior set.
They did a ton of them back for the Lego 2 movie.
Mm-hmm.
They had the whole because that was like the whole beginning of the movie. It was basically like Mad Max. Mm-hmm. So there's like a bunch of I might even he was sitting up here at one point in time, but I have the Wasteland Batman that came with that, and he's got like big tires, like half tires for shoulder pads and stuff. I'm like, yeah, you can use all that stuff all over again for sure.
We could use some more of that. Hell yeah, man. I mean, like, just to have, like, the Road Warrior as well as Fury Road, man. There's so many great characters out of there, you know? Like, dude, show it off, man. Show it off.
Situation I got going on here. This does not want to, like... There we go. It's a little washed out, but you can see it better.
Hell yeah.
very cool.
Dude.
Now I need to actually read this story.
I am looking forward to some of the Mafex X-Men characters. I feel like I have them all. I'm just missing those new ones that are being released, and I can't wait to get them all.
Well, yeah. What were the ones that are coming out? Because I swear, I had seen that they were doing.
Well, Rogue is coming, and then you got Jubilee, and Iceman is on the way as well.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So
I don't know why I thought I saw that they were doing a Nightcrawler and a Colossus, but
I don't know if they hinted it yet, but I'm looking forward. And they're also another version of Gambit. Well, I have the original one and I love it, but that one's like that the colors pop because he's like that comic version of him.
Well, that was the other crazy thing too. I was super surprised to see Mezco do a reissue of their Gambit, and I'm like, they don't ever do reissues, and I think the only time that they technically did was was kind of recently. Didn't they re-release Popeye, or did
yes
I don't remember if it was the exact same thing, or
if you notice with them, they wait about 5+ years before they do any re-release. So for that, like, man, that was way back, that Gambit. God, like, I had seen it at Toy Fair back in 2020, just before the pandemic just hit, man. I remember that Toy Fair because literally like a month later, we were all...
world shut down.
Yeah, everything just shut. But it opened up everything, the floodgates for the collecting scene. And a lot of people just got involved because we were home, you know?
Yeah, that was the beginning of the end for Pokemon cards too.
Yeah, I'm glad they re-released it though, because for those people that, you know, like, the idea is, man, make it available. You know, I mean, it's weird because I'll have some, you know, stuff that's not so much available. Like I wish I could make my top 10 non-exclusive free, but I got some in there, man.
Yeah.
But talking about exclusive, I'm talking about top 10. This is my number 9, which is the Barbarian from Mythic Legions, and this was fun because I think I got everybody one at that time, right, Tony?
Yeah.
It seemed like I hooked everybody up, but I was able to grab one of the first ones, and it's crazy how hard they made this actually available to everybody, because this wasn't even available at the past Legions Con.
Yeah.
But it's been hanging up here since I've gotten them, and I got an extra one myself, so just had to throw this on there because out of all the Mythic Legions, and mind you, there was a bunch, you know, I mean, from the Revenant that came out at Legions Con, which was just fantastic, as well as the Koi Fish, which I'm glad I was able to bless you guys as well.
Heck yeah.
And that thing was just freaking phenomenal. But this hit home, man, and I love this to death. And there's so many things. I mean, yeah, this is killer, bro. It's number 9. Yeah, this year was a lot of fun though. Just visiting so many places. I just, it sucks that I missed San Diego this year because, you know, I had just gotten like just the shingles kind of just hit me in a bad place, and for me it was just a few months into the new year, and then I was shut down. So, but glad to come out of that, man, and I feel stronger every day because it really does a jammy on you. Yeah. There's nerve damage I still have from that. Think about that, which is crazy. But yeah, hanging in, doing my thing, baby.
Getting on the mend, man.
For real.
Do these days.
So where do I begin? See, it gets harder when you're trying to piece this together for a top 10. I would love to just show you guys everything in one shell, but we're going to do this one at a time. But what else you got there, Tony?
I'm trying to work out this Casey here to get the. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not going to be swapping anything on this guy until I heat some of it up. So one, I'm surprised because I thought for sure it was just going to be basically like a reuse, but I'm pretty sure this is like a whole new sculpt for him. Real cool. As I was told by our friend of the channel, Bill Maru,
Billy.
he had gotten his and everything was like locked up on it. So
Oh man.
The swivels were locked, but those were easy enough to just kind of like push in and wiggle a little bit. This shoulder is 100% locked right now. I cannot move that.
Yeah, don't even don't do it.
No. And so like the feet, like the ankle pivots or the pivot up and down is fine on this, but both of the rockers are frozen. But besides those two, or well, technically three things, yeah, it's cool. I definitely gotta try and what is that? It's gross. Try and get it because I can't even. I was gonna try and put the hockey gloves on him so he could hold some of the stuff because he comes with the fists.
That's right the better look. It really is. Even when I had the was it the Mesco? Mesco looks so much better with the hockey gloves, man. I mean, it just pops, bro.
And then comes with the chainsaw, which is not how it's supposed to be at all because there's no handle in the back. You shouldn't be holding it like a. There should be a handle back here and then a handle up front that's turned so that you can hold it back here and hold it like this. So that's a very, very dangerous chainsaw to be using.
It looks good though. I mean, definitely did a good job on it.
A whiskey bottle.
Oh hell yeah!
Comes with his hockey stick, and he comes with a bunch of swappable hands that, again, I cannot put on right now if I wanted to, anyways.
Yeah, just hang tight unless you got the heat gun rolling or you got a big cup of hot water.
I'm not lucky enough to have a heat gun.
Well, dude, I use my wife's freaking hair blower, bro.
She don't even have one of those.
That's it. 1, 2, 3. I actually had to use them on these guys right here. Number 8, I believe. Yes, number 8. How's that, man? Dude, well, all of Sesame Street, even the Count, who I believe is somewhere. Yeah. Anyway, dude, I can't wait for the rest of these guys, man. But this was my number 1 for the longest. Do you believe that? And now we're down to number 8. There's a lot that I had to knock off the list. But man, this year was like crazy for action figures. But I love these guys, and they hold a sentimental place for me, man. Happy New Year, for real. Just like I just love them. Period. Hands down, Sesame Street deep in my heart. What else we got on the chat going on?
Run through some of these guys here. Nice. I'm glad you finally found one, Glenn. That's awesome. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, just call the Lego Wasteland Patrol. I'd be all about that for sure. First plunger beak is opened up. I think I'm going to need some heat to get the wings popped on. I didn't have any issues getting mine on, but it wasn't too bad. Hoping they do an actual real release on those Barbarian figures. Well,
they need to. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. I am a little, I guess, so there's been some reveals going on tonight for Cosmic Legions.
Mm-hmm.
Am I mistaken by saying it's just a bunch of head packs? Is that all? I think all I'm seeing is that that's all that they were. What up, Jeff? Because I was looking and like, um, where did they go? Because yeah, I think it's just like a bunch of character packs or whatever. So like they've got it's real washed out looking. And basically, I'm guessing it's like, what is going on here? My phone just does not want to focus tonight. Is it too bright? Yeah, it just looks like it's like a bunch of like head kits and stuff like that. But the cool part is like all the face plates are all interchangeable with any other characters that have face plates. So, but yeah, so I mean, I guess it's good that it's just it's just head packs and not full another full wave of figures. It's like, okay, get some of the stuff out, and then you can announce more figures. Because I know you got a lot of people waiting on some of them. What is it, the Red Sun or something? The wave with Bear and the Vikings and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, people have been waiting. Feels like forever.
Dude, that what was that? How was that shown off at it's been a while. Too long. Too long.
Yeah.
But I felt that way about so many figures in the past. I mean, my God, we waited forever for a lot of Mezco stuff and everything else in between. So, but I mean, companies are beginning to get a little bit better about that. But yeah, we need some like a little quicker on the release. But it is what it is.
Yeah, I did. I saw that, but that again, that's kind of one of those ones that stinks because like Waltor was, he was kind of an exclusive, so it's like not everyone has that. Thanks, dude.
Yeah, this packs. I mean, I like what they did this past year. Because it wasn't any of the 2 packs. Everything was like individual releases of them,
Yeah.
and it was so awesome because the only issue was just the pricing. I felt just they kicked it up a notch and
Oh yeah, that's right.
big time.
I forgot about that. But yeah, yeah. I don't. I just the way I look at it is, it's like if you want to like announce a figure here and there and da 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 da, like that's cool. But man, I'm telling you, like you got to start getting some of these whole waves out.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I know that they originally had said that they slated April to be the release date for the Dragon, and I'm gonna guess conservatively would be like July at this point, maybe August before we see that. But
I mean, well, let's see. Hopefully, I mean, I it all depends on who's giving you the intel because I hear stuff. I speak to a lot of the guys, and they'll say one thing and then somebody else is saying another. So that was the thing at Legion's Con. It was more like, but hopefully it will be sooner than later. Once again, just hopefully. But we've been waiting a little while for that. Think about it. The Bears taken 2 years.
I know.
Come on.
2
years.
2 years. Again, that's what I worry about is it's like, I feel like, they're doing these like single releases just to like kind of keep everyone still hyped on the line. But it's like, when you're waiting 2 years for a wave to come out, it's like, okay, so I know they're saying X date for all the pirate characters, but I'm like, but your track record is showing us that it's going to be like at least 8 months past that date, you know. So,
I mean, they're going to release some great stuff this year that I know for sure. But don't expect any crab anytime soon, or some walrus anytime soon.
That's what I'm saying.
Like it's going to be a while before we even see those.
There's going to be, I mean, and I again, I don't have an issue with them taking time, and they are transparent for the most part about like where they're at with things.
Yeah.
But I would want. I feel like, okay, well, let's get this done before we do anything else, because it's like I feel like there's like 5 waves now that are like announced, and I'm like, whoa, okay, so are we thinking like the pirates are going to be like late 2028 at this point? Like,
don't even like expect to see that until probably 28. I would assume, or even 29, believe it or not, man. Because think about it, they haven't really shown, right, that whole pirate wave yet. Like at least Legions hasn't. Like I know there's another pirate line out there that's going to be coming soon.
That is being sculpted by them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, they're like 7-inch though, if I'm not mistaken. It's more like
I think they're Legion scale. I think
they are. I think they're a little larger than that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love anything pirates, and I may jump all over this. So because I've been wanting that for so long.
I think if I'm not mistaken, I don't know the exact date, but I think later this month we're actually going to have those guys on, that we can get some more info and stuff out of them. Because I'm super hyped for it. Like the minute I saw it pop up, I like commented on their thing, and I was like, Dave, we should have these guys on the show, and they got in contact, and they were all for it, and so but I don't know, it's just like from the Dragon pre-production expected completion of these figures is sometime in 2026. Well, yeah, I mean, I have no doubt that those won't be out until 26, but again, we've got the I don't know why I want to say it's the Red Suns wave, but whatever, the one with the bear.
It's going to release, the bear like wave is going to release this year.
Yeah, well, for sure. But
then, we already know. Yeah.
But then there's the beast wave with the lion guy, and then there's the other wave coming out that's got the polar bear, and then that's the wave with the werewolf, I think, right?
That may take a little time, but I definitely know that we're definitely going to get the bear wave, and we may see that wave that they introduced the following year, where they have the big lion and all those others. But that may come at the end of the year, because think about it. I mean, the Necronominus wave took a while, and then that Necronominus wave took a while to come out. But when it did, we were like extremely happy. I mean, at least I was. And their figures out of that wave and the recent wave. I mean, look at the knights that the Templars that came out. We had Enoch, and that thing should be here, right, in my top 10. It's not, but there are a lot of figures here that just I couldn't take away from my top 10. There's so many figures I would love to mention that are not in this top 10 that I wish was. But man, like from a nostalgic, from everything else in between, I had to go with what's in front of me right now. And I'll keep showing everything off. I'm up to number 6. So
absolutely. But
yeah, man, it's all about the fun factor, but it's all about what hits here as well, man, and what you can't put down. Like, hello, I can't put it there. Like, it's gotta, like, if you know, it's even during, once I got this, man, I just, it's fun time. And for me, it's also, I couldn't put anything from like a HasLab perspective, because if I did, that right there would be number one right here because the Echo One is just freaking incredible. But I did not. I care for like the set of the four figures that came with it, but Slimer's fantastic, and Tully is incredible, and I love the Ghost, and they're just so much fun, man. And the car is incredible, man. It lights up. It's just beautiful. You know, I should have had it on right now and just had it lighting away, but
I said, ooh.
yeah. But it's a badass piece, and I just love it, man. But that would be my number one, if anything, if it came to HasLab or the Sentinel or have you. But believe me, what I got in front of me is pretty badass. And since we're talking about that, we'll go right into number 6. And I'll say one thing: NECA Toys. How's about that? NECA Toys. Do you hear me? Jada Toys.
I mean, like I know that they've been doing this. They're going on their second year now, but I'm still gonna say it. Man, did they come out swinging?
Dude, they did.
They were like, hey, you guys want to see some good figures from a die-cast car company?
Mm-hmm. No,
everybody was like, I don't know about this. And then we got Ryu and Ken and Chun-Li in hand, and everybody was like,
yeah, last year was crazy, and just the fact that they did such a great job for the price. When you look at price likewise, man, I mean, they just and considering what they did with the Scooby-Doo, I can't wait for the rest of this line. I can't wait to get Scooby in hand. The Street Fighter. So I couldn't figure out. So this was a tie for me because it represents the brand, but at the same time, it represents two things that I just grew up loving, and that was playing Street Fighter and watching Scooby-Doo, man. I mean, this guy's incredible. Stepped right out of the freaking thing and just so much fun. Thank God I got so many little things that just go with that so well too. So that's number 6. Yes, and now I'm got 5 extra figures here, and yeah, a lot more to show off. Right? Was that 6? Yes. I don't know. I'm counting over here because I put more than 10 figures here. So yeah. I'll mention my figure that I had to kick off this list, but yeah, man. Actually, that was yeah. That was actually 7. What am I bugging out on? Yeah, I'm over here miscounting. So we'll go to number 6 anyway. Yeah, that Indiana Jones, man. Like, you're gonna have so much fun. Just be very, very careful with all the little pieces, especially the little leather bag.
A couple of them I left just in the box. I left like the spider web thing and the arrows for the torch. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm never gonna.
Oh yeah, if you don't need to use them, you don't need to remove them. Just do that. What is it? I left the gun out of the holster because it's too kind of chunky going on there, and when you see him, like,
I'm like trying to. Does it have a bendy wire in it? The holster.
The bendy wire?
So, yeah, I didn't know if it had a bendy wire in the holster or
not. No bendy wire in the holster. Here, I'll give you a little sneak peek.
Okay.
Yeah, just to get this guy around his, I just literally wrapped it around his arm. I had to actually remove this. So.
Okay.
But I don't have a gun in there. I felt like it's already too big.
Yeah.
Large on this, so I felt like he didn't need to even have it in there, and
you can always just put it in his bag.
Yeah, or you could just have him, just rocking it when he's like, But yeah, man, they just killed it on this. What's crazy is, believe it or not, my favorite one is the SH Figure Arts because I felt like the face just was perfect. Now, this reminds me of a Hot Toy. Like, literally, he is a Hot Toy. He's this. But, man, there's something about that SH Figure Arts and the fact that he...
Does the
Look at that face, man.
The
Like,
whip holder, is that like
thing
an
is crazy.
actual little?
Right. You could have him just holding it.
Is it like a little tab that you actually have to pop off? Like on
The
a
tab.
belt?
No, it should be just a round little piece on there, so you could actually just have him holding it. And then there's one where it's already
Yeah.
like
Well,
pre-designed.
I was trying, like, he's got the little loop here, and I wanted to hang
Oh, you want to hang it?
like that,
Ah,
but I didn't know if
so
this was like a little.
there's a little thing that you could actually unpop,
Okay.
but I wouldn't even dare. Only because I'm afraid, man. I'm
Oh, that
afraid.
was
I'm
easy.
afraid.
That came
But it
off
pops,
really
right? It pops right off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it pops right off.
I
So
just
you
wasn't
could
sure. I didn't want to, like, I didn't know if it was supposed to or if it was a magnet
hell
or.
no. I just never did it because I have ruined some figures in the past where I'm like, God
Oh yeah,
damn
that
it.
was pretty simple.
For instance, there's one that would have made my top 10. It actually made Robo's top 10. That was the Mezco Deadpool. I love that thing, and it does like come off like a little miniature hot toy, man.
Yeah.
That thing is freaking phenomenal. There was a few things and that I had issues with, and that was like the plastic that were wrapped around the neck.
Sure.
You had to literally like peel that off, and because there was no removing the neck joint, so you have to actually like just pick away at it. Now, there's ways that you could do it. For instance, Darius the Amazing, he was telling me what he did to his, and his came off, but I finally figured out just how to just nip at it and just get everything off of there. But that was the only real issue I had with it. And other than that, that freaking figure is incredible. But there are figures here that beat it out. I'm sorry to say it, but yeah, man, there's stuff here that I just felt was let's put it this way, my Mesco here is probably gonna be my number one. But yeah, it's Mesco, but that's the only Mesco that's literally in this whole top 10. So it had to be one or that's it. I usually try to keep it within regards to a company. So
Sure.
yeah, man. So and with that said, I couldn't stop and put this guy down. So yes,
Cool figure.
obviously,
Or a game.
yeah. I mean, this thing just, I love him so much. But believe it or not, man, I mean, like, yeah, he would be my number one. He really would, because I just can't stop playing with it and just putting it down or just messing with it or bothering my wife or just anybody that comes in the house. I'm just like, whoa. And yeah, man, yeah,
Deal with it.
just fun, just pure freaking fun. And he really came out just amazing, man. Thank you, NECA, for that, because man, this is just pure fun. And yes, if you could just utilize him as a game, because the game is pretty cool and he comes with incredible accessories that go into his mouth and you pick them out and that's it. But damn, this is perfect, bro. Look at this.
Oh yeah.
Yes, this is basically an action figure. So he made my list.
Which is, and it's crazy because it's like it doesn't do anything.
Well,
other than the mouth open and close, like.
Yeah,
So
I mean, like, if
incredible that they were able to, make it awesome.
Woo. And yeah, man, that the whole the fact that it's a game, it's not even meant to be like an action figure, but it is. It really is, and it is phenomenal. And if you guys haven't get this damn thing, you will not be let down, man. It's awesome, and look how big those wingspan is. This thing's huge. Look, my head is behind it, man. This thing's big. It's large.
It's funny too because it's like it's perfect for 1/12 scale, but not for NECA, 7-inch scale.
Well,
they're a little too big.
I mean but man, I mean, you put him next to just your average 6-inch figure, and that scale is just right, man.
Yeah.
That scale is just right. And he just goes to like that is inside, bro. Like that's crazy. But yeah, I had to squeeze him in there somehow, some way. But you know, and where am I now? So that was that's 6. So that's bananas. All right, so we're going to number 5 because Johnny Five is alive. Johnny Five is alive. Oh hell yeah, man! You
So
kidding me?
good.
Love it, love it. And however you want to like, just have them like, man, that figure's just awesome, bro.
Yeah,
I
I think
think
I might need to look. I feel like
think
somebody was it
think I had to take the jacket off just to get that around wrapped in there. So just so you can see
Oh,
that.
yeah, I suppose I forgot that it does kind of go on the inside the jacket, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, well, I put them inside. I even put them inside for this guy as well. So
Yeah, maybe I'll have to
because
figure
it fits perfectly, and even on the SH Figure Arts, it's just badass. It fits it so perfect.
wasn't it was it Damien that was telling us about like the actual like fabric whips that are bendy?
Yeah, yep. I actually have right. He wanted to do his own as well, and we were talking about because I got some from Duarte Studios. So
Okay.
he had made those, and I
Oh,
had
okay.
gotten two in two different colors of brown, and I also have a black one.
Gotcha.
So, and they're fantastic, man. You could just they're wired, so you could just put
Yeah.
them however you want. And what was awesome that Duarte did was it's literally like a leather, like that the whip is made out of.
Yeah.
So crazy.
Just maybe see about getting my hands on something like that. Yeah, that's cool.
Well, how's about this for number 5? Bam! Yes, an exclusive, but at the same time, this is Storm Arena, and Storm Arena just killed it. These things, I mean, yes, Street Fighter was done by Jada, but these guys brought it to another level. Their articulation on this is just freaking bananas, and just the quality of this figure is incredible. So if you haven't jumped on Storm Arena yet, please do so. They're killing it. Don't get me wrong. I plan on getting all the Jada figures as well, but man, this thing was badass. And I was able to grab this at New York Comic Con, and
Heck
dude,
yeah.
they killed it. And I was able to talk to the designers from there.
Oh,
So
cool.
yeah, so it was pretty cool and got a chance to spend some time with them as well.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Because they were featured out of there used to be a storefront in New York here, so whereas was just called Image Anime, and like it was dope because one of the guys who actually worked there was the amazing Darius, and I used to just go into the store and shoot the shit and basically like find out what was upcoming, what was heading there, and the owner knew me really well, and he was there at New York Comic Con as well, so like Image Anime was well represented there. They actually had these guys for sale, so it was dope, man. Just to hang out with those guys again because I hadn't seen them for a while. But man, like good times all the way around. New York Comic Con was awesome, dude. Yeah, you're gonna have so much fun with that Indiana, like for
Oh,
real.
no
Like,
doubt.
dude.
No doubt.
All right, I am at number 4. This is where it's really hard because if you see the 4 figures in front of me, they're ridiculous. They're so good. It's bananas. But as much and one just recently came out, and yes, I'm a little biased about it, but I'm gonna go with this one as my number 4. Should have been number 1, could have been number 2. This is the In
Oh,
Art
in art.
Batman, and God damn, look at that, man. They just like holy shit, that head sculpt
Like a
is
whole
literally
other level of ridiculousness.
it's and the figure itself, like all the little details on this figure are just like, and pretty sure you guys have had a chance to see some of the reviews on there. And if you haven't,
I've got
Robo's got a great review. There you go. Yeah. Like, oh man, like just like you when you talk about hot toy level, like this is it in 1/12 scale. Like I can't express how much I love this figure. And yet it should have been higher. But no, these three in my hand are just where it's at. So let's just keep going. Here we go. I will go with number 3, and it's my man Toby.
Oh yeah,
Toby
Mafex.
Mafex, baby, killed it. Made me literally. I ended up selling my SH Fig Arts like version of Toby because I felt that this was the one, and it is, and it's just holy crap. Another the face. You can't beat that head sculpt, man. I mean, seriously, unless you are getting a hot toy, seriously. And once again, I say that, and I'm just like, believe me, man. If you have this in hand, that's awesome. And I do hope that Mafex does re-release it because I was asked today if somebody had it, and I'm like, yeah, dude.
I need Johnny Five bad,
dude, man. So number 2 is SH Figure Arts Beetlejuice, and yes, it's not the Mezco, man. Like when it comes to head sculpt, I felt that this was the one, and I'm not the only person. Robo actually has him on his top 10, so yeah, baby, way to go, Robo. I just love it, man. When it comes to Beetlejuice,
got the Mezco one, and that one's really good too.
Oh my god, yeah, the Mezco's dope. I mean, I love Mezco so much that it is my number 1 figure of the year, and I got it right here, and we're gonna go right into it, and it's Sparky, baby.
Oh man, nice.
It is, yeah. Yeah, you know what? He's an exclusive, but damn it, this figure and it came out of this box right here with a ton of accessories, and I mean, god damn, the accessories are so dope, and
yeah.
From just, my God, the Tommy gun, the freaking money, the money bag. I mean, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, the coat, the hat, the cigarettes. I mean, like, holy crap. And, just the way this thing moves is where it's at as well. Like,
if it would have dropped like 2 days later, I would have swooped one up, but it would like hit at a real bad time. But being the fact that they have shown off that they're going to do the other 2 characters, I'm going to definitely have to grab the big the big guy, the big dude.
The big dude. I love it. Yeah, no, bro. Like, damn, this was a surprise too because for me, when I first saw it, I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna get the accessories. If anything, I could always either get rid of the figure and keep the accessories because I'm an accessory freak. I just love any little thing I can for pictures or what have you, for photos. All the dioramas I have in this house are just crazy. But yeah, this, Jesus. I mean, I can't say enough about Mr. Sparky Foreman over here, but Sparky is where it's at, bro. He is a badass figure, and just the articulation is just French kiss.
So, if you're looking for a really good new accessory to throw into your dios and stuff, I know they've become quite a popular thing over here, but the mini brands, they have a new line called Masterpieces. And they're paintings.
Ooh.
And they're really, really, really cool. And I am like fully addicted.
Look, if you see anything like that, Tony, just pick one up for me. All right? Do me that favor.
You should be able to find them anywhere. Like you can get them at Target and at Walmart, and like the balls, right? The mini brands.
Yeah.
They have ones that it's masterpieces. There's like legendary ones or what, I don't know how they classify, but you can get the 3 big like statues, like the Venus. Um, uh, Boy, what am I brain farting?
Well, are you talking about the well, I know Figma came out with their like museum line, right? I
Yeah,
actually and I have King Tut right over there. And like they have they did the Venus de Milo, they did the Mona Lisa, they did the Takakura or whatever, the soldiers they're from China, that they're clay soldiers. Like, oh man, whoa! All I see is little boxes.
yeah, yeah. It's real hard to tell, but I mean they're
Oh, those are like, yeah,
so
they're just cool
so.
little paintings. Like, oh, dude, yeah,
But the cool thing is they're like they feel like a real canvas. They're like textured,
it's
and the
crazy.
cool part is they have plastic on the back of them.
Hmm.
So you literally have to like peel the plastic off the main section first, which has a small little strip of like adhesive on it, and then it comes with a frame that you then stick to the back,
Thanks,
and then
Spike. I will look at those once I get off.
so yeah, so it's like
Spike
stretching
actually
your own
just sent them to me.
canvas. So then you peel the other 4 little tabs off, and then
Uh
you
huh.
fold it over like you're literally just stretching a canvas onto a frame, and then you
That is awesome.
snap it into the like the fancy frame, and then it does come with like an easel.
Jeez.
So you'll like so you can see how there's like the easels there,
Oh, that's crazy.
or you can get a crate,
You
and
know
then
who did something like that, but he did these really fancy frames, and I could see that they were doing that. But just the fact that they went above and beyond to do the paintings, like
mhm,
that's crazy. Because this guy from that's doing work with
there.
Mythic
So like
Legions now.
get the
Oh, that's
statue
crazy.
too. That's what I was saying is like they obviously like cover it up because it's
Yeah. What is that?
oil.
David, of course. Yeah. Yeah. So what was it?
But then the
C.
funny thing is
Jessen.
they do
Yeah.
gag ones too.
Oh, no way.
So like there's like it's a cat. So like I actually got one of the gag ones, which is the it's that obvious the famous painting of Napoleon. Here's a picture of it. Instead of the horse, he's riding a cat. So they're really really cool. So if anybody's out there collecting one of those and you could kind of care less and you somehow manage to get Starry Night or the sunflowers from Van Gogh, please let me know because I am a huge fan of his art and I would love to have both of those
Yeah, I've been to his
or
museum
any
in
of his. I actually got
In
one of them.
Amsterdam. Amsterdam, I actually went there. Well, it's been a while now, so sometimes it's been a long time ago. But I got to go to the Van Gogh's museum, and it was awesome, man. And just the fact that Amsterdam is just one of the most beautiful cities, I mean, that you could ever go to. Believe it or not, like I've been to France twice, and yet Amsterdam is still my favorite city in Europe because of just how beautiful it is, and the fact that you could just walk around, and there's like little areas that like there's a flower area, and there'll be somebody making the wooden shoes, the clocks,
Hmm.
and I actually still have my wooden shoes. I wish I
Okay.
could just pull those out and show y'all, but one of these days I'll just pull it out, just like I did when I was showing you guys my Ghostbusters Crocs.
Heck yeah, dude, those are dope.
Those are crazy, bro. The fact that it makes the noise too. I mean, Ghostbusters, man.
Meow,
Come on, come on.
meow.
It actually makes the sound when the backpack's like starting up and
Oh,
charging. So it's freaking crazy. I wish it did make that freaking sound, but this does, and that's all
yeah,
that matters,
that's all that
man.
matters.
For real. But yeah, I'm glad I got over like to also mention my top 10. This guy didn't make the cut, but I love him.
Yeah, they did a
Like,
really good job on him.
oh my God, Saboba, Saboba. Yes, I mean out of those figures, but it was hard to come up with a top 10, man. There are just so many this year. I mean, God, like, Jesus. I
I know.
mean,
I'm even still struggling. I keep going back and forth, and
Yeah, there's no Maximum Spider-Man in my, as much as I wanted. He was there for most of the year, and then like that Wolverine just blew it out the water. And don't get me wrong, Maximum Deadpool was dope, but when you look at a price perspective, and mind you, I got some pretty expensive stuff in this top 10, but um, like if you're looking at Marvel Legends as a whole, what they did with that Wolverine is just incredible. And then like I just fell in love with it. And for everything they did well on that Maximus Spidey, Wolverine still like just edged it, you know. But there's so many great figures this year. I mean, look at the Punisher that came out from Marvel Legends as well. Then they re-released
Which
the
one?
2-pack. I mean,
3 really great ones.
well, he's over here. The all black. Even though I know, right, with the Bushwhacker, exactly that 2-pack. But yeah, man. I mean, geez, yeah, man. Like Maximum is actually hanging out right there, and there's just so many. I mean, God, this guy just so freaking awesome this year. I mean, was a serendipitous like thing that we were able to just like get at Legion's Con this year. And I really, believe it or not, I love Wolverine World War II. Like that figure's badass. I love it. Anything like revolving around like World War II, like that whole like.
So the whole problem with that, though, it makes me itchy for the rest of the Hell Hunters, and I don't think they're gonna make them. Though that's the problem. Like they easily, like they have the parts.
I mean, they can. It's just a matter of how long do we have to wait, especially for us. Like we ain't got much time left on this.
Yeah, I mean,
just saying.
I mean, realistically, it would only really be like two more characters that you would. Well, I mean, for sure, you would need to do the World War II Sorcerer Supreme. I forget what his name is, and then the World War II Ghost Rider, which would be easy because you've already got that World War II Captain America motorcycle.
Yeah,
you just slap on the orange tires from the previous one, and the flame effects, and boom, there you go.
Look, we got Ghost Rider already coming back, and they're utilizing, of course, the same bike. I mean,
yeah.
I mean,
it would be easy to, if you were to just make like a generic like military body, because obviously Logan's a little shorter. You could use that body for all three of them, technically.
Yeah. I mean, this guy was in my top 10 for the longest this year, and yet talking about bikes, and the bike he comes with is incredible. And mind you, it's been done before.
It's the Ghost Rider bike, right?
It's the Ghost Rider bike, but it's completely been modified to look more like a traditional bike, where the Ghost bike has that front end, where it has that shield, and it, it's meant to look a little more futuristic. Well, they took all that away to make it look more just badass. And but yeah, man, that when I got this at the beginning of the year, I fell in love with it. But it really came out like literally in the beginning of the year. So it was, but man, love this figure too.
Like I definitely would have got him, but I like the black and white color scheme.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming that was what they were going for versus just making him be like his normal brown, Gomez body. But yeah, I guess I didn't quite understand. But man, I would have, because didn't they do? There was like kind of like a Rat Fink-esque head that came with that one. Right?
Yes. Yep. Yeah. Yep. It's in there.
Yeah, and that's why. Yeah, that one. If it would have been colored, I would have for sure got it.
Well, it's the second time. I mean, they did something similar with this guy, where I mean, he's almost the same gray.
Well, and for whatever reason, like it didn't bug me with him because he had the red robes, so. I don't know. I don't know what about it was that it didn't really like bug me. Like I think if there would have like maybe even if his T-shirt would have been a different color or something.
I mean, if I would say if you can get this figure, because there were people that were selling this at kind of retail, but now he's going up.
Yeah,
So, but I think they're going to re-release this because uh, it happens. I mean, but once again, they've never re-released this guy. So, and people have been waiting forever
I don't think
on
they've
this.
ever re-released any of the Rumble Society figures, other than
Ooh,
like
let's
another
see.
version of it.
That's true in the sense of the pink skulls. They released. I know they did that, but they released a different version of them.
Yeah.
But then they also released them in the Gig from Hell set that actually was like there was another release that they did where you
Yep.
can actually
I had
make the original pink skulls.
yeah, I had the previous set and sold it, and then got the new set when it came out. So
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is. I have a love for the Gomez, because I mean, think about it. It's a New York company. I literally born and raised in Lower East Side of Manhattan, and yeah, in that Lower East Side apartment. Thank God I haven't seen any in this house ever. Was roaches,
mhm.
roaches. If you're like in the Lower East Side of Manhattan, like I grew up in like not so great of an area, so there were tons of roaches everywhere. It was like I remember we went to my friend's house and he literally like opened the closet and it was like it looked like a freaking safari because we were trying to murder them and they won. They beat us because as many we took out, they were like freaking another 20,000 family members came out of the woodwork. So it
Oh
was
yeah.
bad, but that's the attachment, and that was where a New York-based company like Mesco, and that's why they're this guy represents them,
Hmm.
and I just fell in love with him. Like, and now he is my go-to mascot when it comes to Mesco, and Mesco is pretty much my number one when it comes to the brand itself.
Hmm.
But I don't buy every single one of them. I
No, I
try.
don't
I'm very
either.
picky when it comes to Mesco.
Yeah.
But look at that Indiana man. That Indiana Jones is crazy. Love it. Like, oh my god. But yeah, man, with everything going on in the world, I mean, this is our getaway, and that's what I appreciate about being part of this community and being part of like doing what we do on a weekly
Yeah. Hmm.
basis as well. Is that it's we need that, like everybody needs it, and even my little roaches here, we need to like we need a little getaway, baby, and
Oh yeah.
that's always been my frame of mind. And with all that's been going on, that was so much fun to build, man, was that Lego set. I mean, it took me some time, with work and everything else going on in family. I had to really dedicate some serious time, and luckily I was a speed demon when it came to that thing. But yeah, it was so much fun, bro. Like,
It's
I
so funny
mean,
because I'm a
you
glutton for punishment when it comes to Legos. I don't do it by bag. I open everything up and dump it in a tray, and
you
I'm like,
serious? Like, so what I tend to do is I'll open them up and I take Tupperware bowls and I put all the little baggies in its own Tupperware bowl, so it just allows me to move faster, to allow
mhm.
to grab. So every time I pull a sheet, and mind you, that comes with a booklet that's huge. So
Yeah,
every time you turn a page, I was able to rip one of those pages. It's still attached by the bottom, but man, I was so upset because I was like so meticulous on how I like just put every page, man. But yeah, that thing was huge, and yet I was able to move through that pretty quickly, man. It wasn't as quick as what the hell was that in Spider-Man when he drops it when Tom Holland comes into the room. But yeah, man, dude,
it's true.
it's
I
like,
am a monster.
yeah, Griff, you are a monster, bro. Because what the hell, man? You
So
seriously, that's a glutton for punishment. Hell yeah, dude.
Phantom, from what I understand, is those first four figures are gonna basically be like the kids versions. They're not like gonna be the like the premium adult figures. So I suspect that the first four those types of figures, I'm guessing will probably be in that like 15 to like $18 range. And then I think we'll just see like the $25 range when it comes out will be like they're what I'm hoping is they're going to follow their wrestling formula. I'm hoping that they'll have basics, they'll have elites, and then they'll have ultimates where they'll give you like a bunch of extra accessories or type of things. But yeah, everything I've heard is that first four figures are going to be, and see, I actually heard it was going to be Batman, Robin, Flash, and Joker. But again, until I hear something directly from Mattel, it's like kind of like who knows.
Man, I hope they do what they did with when they had that DC Direct line, like at least sort of like but pinless and everything else in between, and just
Oh,
like
I'm
just
sure.
another notch up, sort of
I
like
mean,
what they did with their wrestling line. Their wrestling line just got better and better and better and better.
A wrestler right here in front of me, but yeah, I mean their wrestling figures, they're getting real good, and
Yeah.
majority of them, I mean, like the ultimates, a lot of them will have like toe articulation, they'll have butterfly joints, double jointed elbows on the ladies, so it's going to be like, it should be, right out the gate. They should have everything lined up. Because I still remember when they were doing whatever, and they had, I remember like everybody kind of kept wondering why they didn't do double jointed anything on them. And then it wasn't until I think the first one that they did was Blue Beetle. There, or maybe it was Dead Man. There was like one, and they finally did double jointed knees and elbows on it, and everybody was like, "Oh my god!" And apparently, from what I remember, the story is Mattel thought Hasbro owned a trademark or a copyright on the double joint, so that's why they weren't doing it. So,
if that was the case, Hasbro would have plenty of money and not be laying people off. Hasbro, thank you. I'm sorry I had to throw it out there, but man.
And Phantom Crow, I'm right there with you, dude. Unless it's a figure that's like one of my favorite characters, or it's a character that McFarlane didn't do, and it's an update of like an old like DC Universe Classics or something. Because I'm still bummed that we haven't gotten like a classic Etrigan from McFarlane. We only kind of got his like armored form. So if Mattel were to do something like that, I would buy it, but I don't think I'm gonna go super hard on the Mattel stuff unless it's awesome, and then I might start dumping McFarlane stuff. But I do think that over the next 6 months, I think we're gonna see McFarlane gonna go out like a lion, not like a lamb.
Oh, they're gonna try to. I mean, they've been doing it like this whole past year and change. It's like
I'm so stoked
pushing everything out.
I wish we would get. I wish we could get a couple more like Blue Devil and Black Orchid, Madame Zandu. I would just really like to have a few more of the like supernatural side of thing characters before he, because that's kind of his bread and butter. It's kind of like the scarier and the monster type stuff. So I think he could do a real good job with some of those, but I do not know. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to like just the fact that we got a new line coming out. And look, I love Todd. I mean, as a person, I mean, he's one of my homies. But there's something about the line that I just it didn't never clicked with me. So as much as I wanted to just love it, I mean, I'm glad we got something new coming.
I wish, like most people, I wish he kind of would have dialed it back a little bit on certain characters, But I know that, you know, at the end of the day, Batman's always going to make money. Um, I just kind of wish that they would have, like, they wouldn't have done all the Jokerized versions and all the, like, the, you know, when they were doing the artist proof, you know, platinums and, you know,
I
just
mean,
some of
some of those were pretty good. I mean, I love what he did with the recent, like, with the Batman. What is it? Batman. Not the the second one with the Penguin,
the, mhm,
and you had the Catwoman and everybody. Like,
sure.
they look great, and that
Oh,
that
yeah,
that
no, no.
Danny DeVito,
And
like,
I'm not talking about like that
badass.
type of stuff. I'm
Mhm.
literally talking about like they, you know, when they did Batman, the White Knight, you know, they did the standard version, and then they came out with another version without a cape and two swords, and then they did a brown version for no reason at all because he
Those
never
are the money
ever,
grabs, man. Those
you know,
are all
well,
the
that,
money grabs.
and that's what I'm
We're
saying. Is,
so used to that with GI Joe,
yeah,
and once again, I love GI Joe. Matter of fact, what should have actually even been in my top 10 was that what is it, the armored Cobra,
the snake armor.
the snake armor, bro. Like, he it's up here actually, and yeah, he's behind because I needed a place to put him, but at the same time, with all the room I had over there, it's like condensed, man. So I was like, oh, he'll hang out up there for now. But man, I loved when I had that in hand. There were so many figures that came out this year, and Law and Order was pretty badass because we finally got a German Shepherd to go with our dogs. And but you know, GI Joe, as much as there, yeah, that was the one thing that I could say that I would have put on this list. But
Yeah,
man, there's so many figures, man, that came out within the past year. I mean, as much as I would love to extend this list and make it a top 20 or something like that, but yeah, but the 10 is adequate, and I felt what I put on here was pretty badass.
yeah. Speaking of dogs,
Dogs.
we actually um, not at this moment. He will be joining us on Sunday. We adopted a new dogo.
Oh no,
Um,
that's awesome.
that,
Oh,
that's
that's great,
him.
Tony, man. Hell yeah.
His name is currently Diesel, and I think that's kind of tacky. So to stick with the motif that we've always been using, we are going to rename him Bjorn. So
Bjorn.
Bjorn, yep,
Bjorn, right? All
because
right, Bjorn.
Bjorn in Norwegian means bear. So I think that's pretty fitting.
Love it.
Um,
No, that's perfect, dude.
his foster family will be bringing him over um, on Sunday, and he's originally from Alabama. He was a stray,
Mm,
along with his four other siblings. They never found the parents.
wow.
The group down there that the group up here works with, they saw a post of a guy. Apparently, these five dogs were living on his property, and he basically said, "If somebody wants these dogs, you can come get them. Otherwise, I'm going to shoot them." And so the rescue went and picked him up. Um, he's going to be a work in progress, but
Mm.
we
What's the age? Did they figure out?
he's
Like,
about a year and a half.
oh, he's young. He's a baby.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so I don't unless I bring my phone upstairs or the computer or whatever. I don't know if you guys are going to see him for quite a while because he does not like stairs. I mean, more or less, he didn't know how to use stairs. I guess he does now, but I have a feeling he's probably used to carpeted stairs and
Hmm.
not wooden stairs like we have into our basement. Um, he won't climb on furniture because I don't think he knows that he can. He does not like car rides, so that's why they're going to actually bring him to us so they don't, you know, at least because they like literally picked him up and then they brought him up here from Alabama, and that was the one time he's ever been in a car, and they
Yeah.
literally brought him from Alabama right to the foster family. So,
Wow. And that's a bit of a drive too, to head
yeah.
up all the way
Well,
up north. I mean, damn, man, that's
yeah.
crazy.
And so apparently they're like, he's never had an accident in the house. Because I guess apparently the entire time he like wouldn't get out of the vehicle. So when they finally got him to where he was staying, when he got out there, like, yeah, he peed for like 3 minutes straight. So yeah, it's kind of a thing. So we'll see. Hopefully it'll be good. I the biggest concern of ours is our youngest daughter,
Yeah, yeah.
being that she's 9 and all she wants to do is smother this dog with love. And I'm like, kiddo, this is not gonna be like any of our other dogs. He's gonna need time, because he's had a rough go at it first, but at some point in the near future, he'll be our dog, and he'll want to love on us and want our love from him. And so, you know, it's going to be a process, but we're prepared, and we want to give him a good home. And I
That's
and I
awesome.
and I purposefully, because our previous dog Freya that passed away, we had gotten her from the Animal Humane Society, and it's not that I have no issue with the Animal Humane Society, but they're so face forward. They're the one that, like, if you ask somebody, where are you going to go, where would you go to adopt a dog, they'd be like, the Humane Society. So I was like, I'm going to find a smaller rescue to get a dog from, because those dogs might not get as many opportunities to be adopted as the Animal Humane Society. So that's what I did. And yeah, we're excited to bring him home. I'm excited to finally have a real dog in the house. Not these little road bump potato maniacs that we have. And we actually went and met him Christmas Eve in the
Hmm.
morning. And yeah, I mean, we were there for like 2 hours, and I never even got to pet him. He wasn't having none of it, and he was very skittish, and not like wasn't growling at anybody or nothing. But we were strangers, and he took a couple of treats and stuff for me, but yeah, he didn't want to come investigate too much.
Right.
Um, so yeah, so the folks are going to bring him over on Sunday, and they're going to hang out here for an hour or so to kind of help him acclimate a little bit, and then I'm sure he'll lay on the dog bed probably, and we'll have to coax him and be sweet with him, and
No, that's really fantastic, man.
hope
I
he doesn't
mean, there's
freak out.
there's yeah, I hope all just goes well and he's able to just acclimate himself into the house, and before you know it, it takes a little time, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean, because we all went over there, all 5 of us plus the 2 dogs. So he's already met Odin, Thor, and they got along just fine, and
well, good,
they could have cared
good.
less. And so they Odin and Thor went in, and they were like, "Ooh, look, dog toys," and they just wanted to play with the dog toys, and they could have cared less about Bjorn.
It's crazy because my wife has been bothering me about getting a dog, and I've had my cat for the past 10 years, but she's just she's at that stage where she just wants to get a new dog, and yet I'm just like, I need time with especially when you have a cat. It's like, there's always going to be little nah, but eventually I think we will, but it's got to be a small dog, and just
Yeah,
got to be in the right living conditions as well, and everything else in between. So yeah, I just want to make sure like we're able to give it the best home we can. And I don't, I have toys, I have boxes all over the floor. I got toys everywhere. It's crazy. So there's literally like this whole room is dedicated to like toys, and yet it's pretty spacious. There's like a whole area here, and I would love to bring that camera around, but it's bad, man. I don't know if you ever seen like freaking Pixel Dance, like where before he moved, and he had his whole basement looked crazy, and the whole floor was just packed.
I promise you, mine's worse.
Oh no. One of these days, I'll send it to you personally.
I promise
you can't do it on
worse.
You'll think I'm a hoarder.
I promise you, mine's worse.
I mean, there's boxes all over here, right here.
Even here, like did you not hear that? Like this arm starts hitting stuff over here.
I could reach and grab boxes. I could reach and grab boxes. That's crazy. Like seriously. I could just reach over, and for instance, these are all like inboxed. And seriously, and there's more. There's stuff all over the place. It's crazy. Yeah, man. I mean,
I can keep going. Hold on.
You gotta remember, we do open toys every Wednesday night, and I gotta have something new in hand. So, and sometimes there's stuff I never get a chance to actually open, and there's stuff that's here that I never got a chance to open that I just say, the hell with it, it'll be fine. And and so when Glenn, I do,
Glenn, the whole reason why I don't have Loki is because my brother actually has a bulldog that he named Loki. So that's why no Loki this time. I know trash don't count, but there's literally
at least my stuff is still in boxes, man. I mean,
in boxes sitting around me. Like,
I gotta build this guy now too, which I'm gonna have a blast doing. I can't wait to just pop this open and build this little guy. It should take me about an hour. But yeah, and the thing is, I'm not a big Lego guy at all. But lately, I've been digging into some of the new stuff that's coming, and they have a whole new line that's dedicated to this smart cube that they started.
Lego, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so it's interesting. I want to see what that looks like. There's a few that are coming out, but I don't know. Maybe we'll see. When I pull it out and be like, look at this, then or just have it ready and then like showing you guys like how it interacts.
Yes.
But there's so many figures coming, baby, and I can't wait. Like seriously, and just the surprises that are coming out this year. Like I'm a huge Star Wars Black Series guy, and yet it wouldn't look like it, right? But at the same time, because there's this behind me, but if you look here, like there's only probably 2 Black Series because majority of my Star Wars are like, when it comes to SH Fig Arts, they're my babies. Hey. Oh man, of course.
But a guy named Dave.
Yeah. But seriously, man, I just have this passion for this, and I can't wait for San Diego this year because I will be there, and just so many up and coming events, man. So, for instance, this weekend, I will be at the Wayne Toy Show. So once again, Wayne Toy Show is in New Jersey. It's in Wayne, New Jersey, and it's the beginning of each month. They do a toy show here in New Jersey. So at the beginning of each month, and you could just go online and pull up Wayne, New Jersey Toy Show, and it'll show you all the dates. So that is this weekend. There's a show coming up, and I believe it's the 11th. So just I will be there. I will have a table. So if you're in the area, feel free. Come on down. I will be just hanging out.
Heck yeah.
And I'll have a lot of toys as well that I will be selling at that event. So there's a lot of majority of my collection, like for instance, this top 10, those guys are gonna stay in my collection. But sometimes I end up getting doubles of stuff, and sometimes I get like sometimes I pre-order and I forget that I pre-ordered the stupid thing and it got a second one and sometimes a third one. So what happens is that eventually I just go to the toy show and bang, I got my money back. And sometimes I really do a lot of instead of even selling, I we do a lot of trading. And there's a lot of trading going on at the toy shows, and they're fantastic. So, and yes, Dave will be back Monday, baby.
I miss those days.
I love it, man. Like that. There's just something about being at the shows. I mean, that and just going to the main conventions as well. Like there's so many shows that I look forward to this year. I mean, I was able to do a bunch of them this year, but not as many as I would have loved to be at because of just the shingles. I think about it, I missed two major events. I missed Star Wars Celebration in Japan. That killed me, as well as the fact that I missed San Diego.
Yeah.
So, but shingles is no joke, man. If anybody here on here is getting close to that age of 50, there's a shot that you could take, and I suggest you do it because you do not want to go through the pain that I went through, and it was severe. So please do yourself a favor. And if you're getting a little older, you could even get it younger, believe it or not. And it all stems from a lot of stress as well. So you can just take care of yourself. Please do. So, but yeah, man.
Don't need none of that. That's for sure.
Do you have a New Year's resolution?
Me, jeez.
Yeah. Good question. But you know what?
Whatever I say ain't gonna happen anyway. So
you got Bjorn coming, baby. Bjorn's on his way. That is freaking amazing, Tony. I'm so happy, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. We're pretty stoked. We're excited. We just weren't sure, but I mean, I know with my youngest, with Freya passing, it really hit her hard, and I mean, even when we said that we were going to do this, she was like, "Oh, are we replacing Freya?" And I'm like, "No." Like, I'm like trying to like, how do I diplomatically say this without, I'm like, I'm trying to be like, well, no, I mean, we're not replacing her because she's still our dog, but she's just not with us anymore. So, and I'm like, but wouldn't Freya want us to extend the kindness and give her the home that we had or that we had done for her to another dog? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, that's what we're doing, So
That's perfect.
She's just she's anxious for him to get here, and she's just like, how long do you think, Dad, before I can hug him? And I go, it's gonna take time. I was like, I promise you, the minute I think that it's okay, I'll let you know. But for the time being, we're not gonna jump on him. We're not gonna hang on him. We're not gonna mess with him or nothing. We're let him do his thing, and just kind of. Spike, he is actually a Great Pyrenees Golden Retriever mix. And we're going to name him. His name is currently Diesel, but we're going to name him Bjorn. That's a picture of him right there. With a little smile.
He looks great, man. Hell yeah.
And like the crazy thing is you would never. If you were to meet him right now, you'd be like, oh, I'm sitting here and I'm like, this dog's only a year and a half old. I'm like, if you wouldn't have told me that, I would have thought for sure this dog was like 4 or 5 years old already. He doesn't have a puppy bone in him right now because, for the first, gosh, I mean, I got to imagine first 10 months of his life, they were fending for themselves. So,
well, he looks well fed as well.
Oh yeah,
yeah, he looks good and healthy,
real healthy, and
the coat looks good. Yeah, man.
Yeah, yep. So it'll be a process, but we'll get him there. I mean, his he's already huge. He's already about 108 pounds. Um, but yeah, I don't think he's going to grow much more. I mean, he might grow wider, but I don't think he's going to like get bigger. Um, but he's
You think his height is gonna be right where it is right now?
yeah. I mean, like I said, he's already a year and a half old, and they pretty much kind of stop growing up when they get to that, about a year and a half, year and 3/4. Then they just start to get wider.
Yeah, he's just becoming a teenager right now, pretty
Yeah,
much, right?
yeah. So I mean, he might get a little bigger, but not much. Because again, they're kind of they don't have an exact date for his birth, so they're just kind of assuming based on his, where his teeth are and his, coat's at and stuff, and
yeah, I forget what dog years are. I think 7, but I mean, but it tends to slow down as they reach a certain age, right?
yeah, something like that. Yeah, I think it's like 6. I think it's like 6 and basically like 6/8 or something like that of a, for every year of us. That's what it is for a dog. I know they just I think they simplified it and said 7, but yeah. So he's basically, about to be 14 years old essentially. So, but again, you would never know. He's like one of the chillest dogs. He just wants to just lay and be safe. But apparently that's a huge problem in Alabama. Like, I guess there's just dogs everywhere. Just,
Well, when I was in Texas, man, there were dogs that would roll up to you by the car, literally, like just so many, like just like just dogs. Yeah. And but they were sometimes you had to be very careful, like just don't feed them and just let them be and keep the door closed because you never know. You never know when you could get attacked.
Exactly.
And they were big dogs. There were a few times, and I remember being by Sugarland, and it was just like, whoa, where the hell these damn dogs come from? There was like 4 of them. It was just, yeah, I lived in Houston, Texas for a while, but I love the experience out there. But man, like, and what's funny about Alabama, I spent a couple of years out there too. So, and I was by Birmingham, so it was just, I got a chance to do a little.
It makes sense that these, mix with Great Pyrenees because it's, livestock dog. So those dogs just wander their properties. Basically, they live outside, and somebody else's dog probably just got away. And
well, when I was in Birmingham many years ago, that was like I was literally downtown, like in the heart of the city, and mind you still saw strays. We're up in Manhattan, like I'm from the concrete jungle, as they say. But yeah, man, Alabama was just a trip. But I spent a lot of time just I was focused on my work, and that was it. And when I went to Texas, I was just literally just work.
Are we not? It says we're still live.
Yeah, we're still rolling.
Oh, okay. That was weird.
We are still on, baby.
Weird. Yeah, so didn't no, I didn't hit no buttons. It still says we're live. There was no didn't say weak Wi-Fi signal or anything like that. So
oh man. I need Mezco to make some freaking like Pulp Fiction figures, bro. Right? They got the suits. Come on, man. Make it happen. Like, what's a line that you want to see made like within the next year or two?
I keep saying like again it was brought up earlier. Mad Max. Like,
oh hell yeah. Well, for the Lego, I mean that would be crazy, bro.
That's a huge one for me.
But in 1/12 scale, like Mad Max would be crazy. And there's so many figures that they could do. Like they could really fill out a whole line. I mean, because there's so many things that you could actually hit on.
Yeah.
From Road Warrior, all the way up, man.
Yeah, I mean, you could definitely do like 4 different versions of Max.
Yep, you got the first movie. I mean, like where he is the officer. I mean, you know, like, or
and you'd have all the. I mean, I feel like there was the most characters in Fury Road.
just imagine the cars, bro. Like if they did the cars, like the from literally from the first Knight Rider, you know, and then you kind of just throw in the trucks and everything else, man. The big freaking like the what was it? What's his name? Joe.
Morton Joe.
The freaking Immortal Joe, man. Like freaking dude with the big wheels, dude. Crazy. That line would be crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a guy who's on Instagram, and he keeps showing these amazing photos of like it's an AI generated like action figures of like Michael Jackson and all these other lines that, you know, he did the A-Team, like that looked freaking crazy, but it's so much fun because the idea that he's just really focused on is the fact that the more people that could want that, you know, like if a toy company's looking at that, they go, oh, hey, like let's see if we could get the license, you know, and that's really what it comes down to is licensing. If they can get the license to do like Pulp Fiction or what have you, or you know, freaking Mad Max, that would be just badass, man. But let's see who's able to, you know, grab a hold of it, man. But Mad Max, dude, I'm in, man. Like let's make this happen.
I'd also really like to see some figures from, like, I know that Playmates made them way back in the day, but I'd love to see Terminator Salvation.
Okay, yeah, because I know Mafex has definitely hit on a lot of that, but no, they haven't done Salvation though.
Nobody's done Salvation besides Hot Toys and Playmates, but
Mafex still has the. I mean, who knows? Who knows? Yeah. Mafex, yeah. Write him. Send out that email.
I'd like to see. I mean, I know that NECA's they're obviously doing Dak and Thea from Predator Badlands, but I would love to see Quay and I don't know what their dad's name, whatever his dad's name is, a figure of him, and yeah, because I finally got to watch that movie for the first time last night, and it's, as I always say to people, I will always love Terminator 1 and Terminator 2, but my favorite movie is Salvation, just because it's the only story in the franchise that's different. The rest of the movies are all exactly the same. They send somebody back in time to protect someone from a robot that's been sent back in time to kill that person. It's the same movie. And then again, that's kind of how I sort of feel about Predator, but I do love Predator 1, 2. I love Predators, the one with Adrian Brody. I think that's a cool movie.
That's not a bad film. It's not a bad film. It's actually fun. Like,
and I love Prey. The Predator that came out, meh. I've seen better movies that felt like a sci-fi version, Sci-Fi Channel version of Predator. But Badlands is awesome, and it's going to definitely be my favorite of the franchise, simply because they're taking us down that road. Like,
I haven't had a chance to watch it, so now you give me something to pick up on.
So good. It's so good. Like, they created an entire language for the Yautjas, so it's instead of just hearing the clicks and the snarling and the roaring and them mimicking human voices, they have their own full-blown like language that they speak through the whole thing, which is awesome. And I mean, there's so many, there's like little moments of humor in it. Not like overtly, like it's just enough. And it's just like, you know, everybody always, you know, like all the other Predator movies, for the most part, they're all like action horror, where this is just an action movie, and you're finally seeing the Yautja for what it really is versus just this bloodthirsty killer type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're getting more of its culture and like its process and all these things, and that's really, really cool to me.
Man, you also got me thinking about that Adrian Brody. Like, that film was badass because it starts off with them just falling from the sky, and they're just like landing, and they're confused. They don't even know where the hell they were dropped off at. So that film just like right off the bat, bro. Like that's how to begin a film. I was like, whoa, this is gonna be good. Now I totally forgot the ending. I forgot how I forgot if they're on a certain thing, but we won't spoil it for anybody. If anybody hasn't had a chance, check it out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to rewatch it myself.
It's been out for a while. Here, got it right there.
Hell yeah, bro. The Interceptor, right? Yeah.
Yeah. A little dusty. I didn't notice that until I saw it in the camera. But yeah, that's the and yes, Andrew, I absolutely agree. We need to have Naru and her dog from that movie. I get why they don't want to do those, because then they got to get licensing from that, but
that's what it's all about, man. It's always about the licensing. Mm-hmm.
I'd like to have those for sure.
Not just that, man. It's also the actor likeness. They have to agree. Like, for instance, like, don't we all want Jack Nicholson as Joker? Like, we haven't been able to get him. Like, unless you have the hot toy, once again. But, I mean, damn, dude, I want that 112. Now, Todd's issuing... Like, oh, yeah.
I did not know. That is really cool. All right, Twitch viewers, go take that guy out. Make him go away.
Yeah, Tony, we're gonna have to photos of our crazy areas. Just start blast. Seriously, man, I'm telling you, it's bad. There's a desk over there, but somehow the desk has been covered with all types of shit.
Like, that's just to the right of me.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not doing it on camera. We're not.
That's all you're seeing. I'm not going to show you underneath my desk or to the left of me or in front of my desk.
Well, I got everything's like about 3.5 feet tall. Like I got what feels like I'm walking around little buildings, and then there's stuff there. I have tons of dioramas, man. Like I got dioramas where they're flattened out, but I got like a dojo over here that I have to, I would like to just show off, and there's so much stuff that I would like to just kind of but I just don't have the space.
I know.
It's crazy.
Well, and that's my problem is I just need to get over and
it's funny because
other side of my basement and get it sorted so I can finally start putting stuff out and then figuring out what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to ditch. So, because I've got a lot of stuff, Tim, a lot.
I'm even my walls over there are filled. I have the Stan Lee autograph, and it's just massive because it's like this poster of the Fantastic Four, but it's autographed by Stan, and then just literally these murals of Marvel stuff and everything else over there. It's just bananas. I just wanted to show off some toys behind me, but I'm gonna change this up too. It's gonna be just try to mix it up, have a little something different. I'm already starting the process. I'm actually going to move this over here and move this little diode behind me back over this way, and then make this sort of like the Ghostbusters. And I got the Mezco set that goes with that as well. They look fantastic next to each other. So yeah, just to kind of mix it up.
Yeah.
And I have tons of Star Wars, everything, but I mean, that's its own space. And look what Veeps did recently, right? He's changing it up as well. So So yeah, man, it's just finding the time and just to enjoy and put everything together and make it your own. So that's what you got to do.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. That's cool. I know even in the comics recently too that they have actually like reintroduced the concept of the game preserve planet. But the interesting thing was the group of people that you follow in the comics actually all come from like different periods of time versus yet potentially people who were all in the same time frame basically from that movie. Um, and that obviously then that builds on the Killer of Killers movie where they do the same thing and they basically eventually go back and claim these champions so that they can hunt them again later. So yeah,
Yeah.
Dawn of the Dead 78. Mezco did a couple of the. I think it was it a 2-pack of zombies? They did the
Yeah,
Fly
it's
Boy and the
pretty
Fly
old.
Zombie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they did that a while back actually. That was at the same time. I think that's actually like when they released like Evil Dead.
I was gonna say
That
it's the
the
first
Ash.
year or two that
hmm
they put
Oh
that
yeah, we're
out.
talking about probably 2017 around
Hmm.
that time. And that's I think that's around the same time that Gomez was released, and finally they created him because he was their that was when they had Agent Gomez was their like first Gomez that they ever kind of came out with. But yeah,
Yeah.
they did a 2-pack, and it's super cool, man. Like if you look back at some of their early stuff, man, they were just like pulling out stuff, and people were just I remember gogging over like freaking like the Mesco, and every time I went to like a toy fair or anything, they were just like, wow, like oh they're doing that, oh, let's go.
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
it sucks
That,
because what was it? Jaws talking about NECA. Remember when NECA showed Roy Schreider like they were going to do him as well, but they couldn't get the rights.
hmm.
So, but the figures are huge because they when they actually create them, that those get
Two
downsized.
ups. Yeah.
hmm
Yep. Well, because I think that was another thing too was is that they had actually done a ultimate Jaws of the shark, and I think it was like that big.
Like this.
But well, I mean, like in scale with the actual 7-inch figures,
I
and
mean, this thing is pretty close, bro. He really is. I mean,
it
yeah,
definitely is,
he would
but
probably be a little bit bigger, but he is huge. Like, and the way his tail is set up, so you get that little like swish, but at the same time, it allows you to like because they would come out about here if it was just straightened out. But yeah, man, I love this thing. He's he's big. he's huge, just in my arms. Just seriously,
I can't.
I'm not the biggest guy in the world, but
Oh yeah. See, this was that was the prototype.
damn, yeah, that's huge.
Well, that's
That
significantly bigger.
so
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, that's about an extra 5 or 6 inches on top of this. Man.
Yeah.
But this
So that was what they were gonna do, and then I'm guessing they couldn't.
because he's pretty huge. I mean, if you have this, like you see that he's almost there with this thing. But yeah, the Echo one is slightly larger. But
Oh, finally!
what did you see?
Oh, my Senor Blanco finally shipped.
You know what? It'll look good. Everybody was asking me if I was getting it. Are you getting it? Like, and I was like, I love the camera that it came with. I love the fact that it comes with that whole like thing where he looks like he's jumping out of the time warp or what have you. But I passed, man. I was like, you know what? There's so many things coming, and for instance, we're going to be receiving that Conan from the movie Conan,
Oh,
that version where he's got the paint where
yeah,
he comes in and they're like that scene crazy. I can't wait to get that in hand
yeah.
because of course it destroys the Super 7 version of that thing, but oh man, yeah, dude, I need that, and that's coming soon. And there's so many figures that are coming, and Mezco is going to be dropping quite a few soon. So I just had to figure like, okay, where are my funds going to like start hitting because we're talking about each figure is like $100+ here, 100 here. Like I was like, let me just figure this out because as much. And the fact that I got some grails this past year, like, yeah, now I finally got, finally got this guy,
You got the Ronin
I
Wolverine
got the
too,
Ronin Wolverine,
which
which
I'm
is,
still so jealous about.
yeah, he's right here, actually. I actually put him back in the box because I want to do a display when I have the dojo set up. And that's why I want to put that dojo together. Yeah, he's right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I went after some serious grails that I either from missing from the first time around or just the fact that I just when you got that extra money in hand and you're just ready to just splurge a little bit, that's where that came from. Just the fact that just had a little extra dough.
Yeah,
So
I'm still wondering where my Samurai Jack Mezco figure is. That was supposed to be out in October.
well, that's the whole thing. Like you got to be careful because once Mezco's ready to drop, they don't just drop one. They drop like this one and that one, and before you know it, it's like, oh my god, what the hell?
Yep.
And that happens throughout the collecting as well because it's like all of a sudden it's like what's going on in that room right here. It's just like everything's falling all over the place, and we're just banging into boxes because it all happens at one time. And
Oh yeah.
if you don't have your funds allocated properly, then yeah. But luckily, man, just this I'm just looking ready forward to retiring for real, like to the point where I'm still collecting and enjoying it. But thank God I do the toy shows because it allows me to kind of like just
Cycle.
recycle that, and that's
Mm-hmm.
what makes it that much more fun.
Oh yeah. Nice.
But
Yeah, you're gonna like that toy de jour. That's a fun one.
toy de jour.
Got the big old the hammer fists, and it comes with the carousel head, and
Ah, dude, that freaking that Beetlejuice is crazy. Yeah, that Beetlejuice is
yeah,
pretty
Andrew,
wild.
I'm hoping that they they get some of that stuff out because yeah, there's nothing worse than waiting for Chinese New Year to get over.
That's the other thing too. Like I got some buddies that I get stuff from, and rather than making the trip all the way to Japan and just going crazy and then coming back home because that's something that may happen very soon because there's just so much coming, and I rather just make the trip as a business trip just to pick up stuff, and that way I have product for my shows, and at the same time just treat myself really.
Apparently, I guess you got to be really careful. From what I hear, they're starting to crack down on people who are doing that.
So what you do is this. I'm gonna give you the spiel. There is the best thing to do is don't go to the airport with a bag full of toys. Just go ship it.
Yeah,
Ship out everything that you purchase. Don't go to the airport because they will confiscate your stuff if you have doubles of certain things or you have a ton of like because you could just buy a bag and fill it up with tons of toys. But at the same time, if they feel like you're doing that to resell in the States, they will confiscate your product. So just ship it.
my
Just
whole
ship
thing
it.
is
Mhm.
I just open everything.
You can. It makes it so much easier. I mean,
That's
Robo
how
does
I
it
do
on
it.
every
I
freaking trip
open
he
everything,
takes.
put
Yeah,
it in baggies,
yeah.
and be like, "Yeah, no, dude, this is my personal collection."
You know,
Like, let me. You want to see some pictures of my basement?
luckily, Robo's got awesome friends, and like Damien was able to send him a box, and I was able to send Wade from Unparalleled Universe his box, and we were able to look out for our peoples over at Legion's Con, which was fun, man. And whatever I can do to help, I'm gonna definitely try. And
Yeah.
and whenever you guys were reaching out and hey man, I was already got you. It was like, damn. But that was also the fun part too, is the fact that I was able to give back, to not just to you guys, but there were other people that I was able to just do favors for, and just to help out, like if I can, hell yeah, by all means. And that's like the part of like that Santa Claus in me, man, just wanting to give back to the community as well, and just you know I guess it's my mayoral duties, as the mayor of the community. But no, I got that from just people like always calling me the mayor, and it just stuck. And every time I went to any convention anywhere, it's just, hey, like Toy Chase, you're the mayor, man. And that's just kept happening. It's like, it's the mayor. Boom. But yeah, man, just anytime I could get back.
Yep.
And with that said,
Yeah,
we are near the end.
That time.
You want to go, Tony? Let them know where you let them know what's happening and where they can find you.
Since my other two are starting, I gotta find up batteries for them. Oh, it does tell me exactly what kind of batteries are on there. Okay, cool. Now I know. I'll have to fix those. Yeah, you guys know the drill. You guys can always find Dave here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays. Mondays talking toys, toy talk, toy news. Tuesdays is shop and shop. Wednesdays is Grippin and Rippin. Thursdays is for Griffin and Riffin. And then all that other fun stuff. We always have fun people that come hang out and talk toys. You guys know where to find everything. ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Dave Wonder. Grab one of our cool shirts. Dave's got all the links and stuff on his socials for Extra Life. I think it's back up now. I thought he said. Could be wrong, but
and you guys were somewhere really cool and special this past week as well together at the Midwest.
Yeah.
Toys.
Yeah. Here.
Let's give them a shout out.
Do I have? I don't know how to do any of this. I have to have Dave show me how to do all.
No, don't even worry about it. I don't want anything.
Oh happening. Yeah, no. If I start messing
but Midwest Vintage Toys, man, being one of our awesome sponsors.
Thank you
please,
again,
yes,
for the folks down at Midwest Vintage Toys for hooking me up with this. Not completely hooking me up, but they hooked it up for sure. Got me the sweet Mezco Indiana Jones. Again, and then you can, if you're local, you can head on to Rochester, Minnesota, to go to Midwest Vintage Toys. You can come see me in Stillwater, Minnesota at Minnetonka Toys. Or if you're in the northern part of the state in Duluth, you can go check out our friend Joe's shop in the Miller Hill Mall. It's called Mythic Mercantile. Got a bunch of good stuff up there. Yeah. And you know where to find the mayor.
Toy.chase on Instagram, as well as every Wednesday right here on Grippin and Rippin. So please, yes, stop by. And if not, this weekend I will be in Wayne, New Jersey for the Wayne, New Jersey Toy Show. So please stop by and then if you're in the area.
Yeah, I gotta look here because I don't know. There's a really good chance I'm gonna hit end stream and it's just gonna end. There's probably gonna be no music. So if that happens, I apologize, but there you go. You got a little outro music. But yeah, as Dave would always say, be good, be kind, Much love from Minnesota, and we will catch you guys next time. Peace.
Thanks, guys. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.